So I have been watching this video on YouTube, and it's about TikTok influencers who are broke and begging on live, and people are tired of it. I don't know what's going on over here. There's always something when I go live. Okay, so this is about TikTok influencers who are broke, and they go on to TikTok live and they start begging, begging for roses and begging for galaxies and begging for whatever is the thing right now. Hold on, you guys. I am real. Oh, okay. All right. So this happened, I think. I think all of this happened for a reason. First off, I feel like I could easily be one of those TikTok beggars if I allowed myself to be. I mean, come on, let's be honest. I am an online influencer who's making not enough money to survive. I'm one of them. And I get the opportunities to beg on the regular from TikTok, like, oh, there's this challenge going on, or there's this battle going on. Do you want to participate? And for some reason, I have been like kind of turned off doing the TikTok lives. I don't like doing Facebook lives either. I'm not into it. And as you can see, me just recording this podcast, which is why I was laughing. Whenever I'm live, I mean, I'm very clumsy, and I've I spent the first 3 minutes of this podcast just unraveling my microphone, which I'm not good with lives, but I am especially not good at going online and begging for money. And one of the things that because I've gone live several times, and there was a point last year, I think it was, or 2022, one of those years, where they had given me this opportunity to broadcast from my desktop, and I could just stream right in. But I got tired. I got tired of going live, and and unless you ask for these gifts, no one's giving it. Why? Especially, it's, I guess, because of what this woman had said on YouTube is, I'm out here working a job. I'm making my money. Then you want me to come on to TikTok and give you my hard-earned money. Why can't you just go out and get a job too? And I feel like some people have gotten to that place. Now, this is for people who go on TikTok and they're just begging. They're not offering you anything in exchange for the beg. I mean, maybe a shout out of your name or something of that nature, but it's just not, you're not getting anything for whatever you're giving. And I like to at least give people free tarot readings or astrology readings or something of that nature. I'm really good at that type of work. However, there are some people who are just going onto TikTok and they're literally begging. That's all they're doing. They're not offering anything. There's no value to giving them money. And it's just, they do it a lot. They come on day after day after day after day. And they were talking about how some of them, they do it like a job. They're on there every day, 6 to 12 hours a day. 6 to 12 hours a day. That's insanity. And I mean, I don't know what kind of money they're getting out of it or what they get, but there's a lot of begging. Now, I think TikTok has an atmosphere where they're encouraging begging. They do. They're always telling me about some contest or some challenge or some, battle or something of that nature. They want you to go live. That's what they want. And for myself, like I said, I don't go live just to go live anymore. However, I have been bitten by the branding bug, which is where companies will send you something for free if you make a video for them and promote it. Basically, you beg for the brand. I mean, in my case, it's just you're promoting them. So, of course, you're just showing the value. But one of the things I've seen on TikTok is, so if you're not seeing the live beggars, then you're seeing other people making these branding videos. They're selling everything from underwear, bras, wigs, shoes, coats, glasses, cups, blankets, I mean, eyelashes, perfume. If you can think of it, it's probably being sold on TikTok. And since the ads are from the people on TikTok, then there are people who are, um, they want to get eyes on these ads because that's how they could possibly make a commission if they're doing the affiliate or branding or whatever it is. So TikTok in general has an atmosphere of begging, of sales, of, give me a rose or watch my live or send me money, basically. It's just, there's a lot of shopping ads, there's a lot of that. But I think people are most upset with the beggars. This means there's not a product, there's nothing that you get in exchange for sending them money except maybe a shout out like, well, thank you, Adrienne, or something like that. And you're going to send them something that's, $5 or $10, really? So that is something that I think people are kind of fed up with. Now, I've had trouble, like I said, I offer readings, but I've had trouble getting even anything for my readings. And I think it might be because there's a lot of TikTokers that go on there who are not professional readers. They are not professional astrologers or tarot readers. Are just up there just wasting people's time. I mean, I guess they can read cards, but they have no real skill or anything like that. They are not trained or certified in any modalities or anything of that nature. I've been an astrologer for 40 years and I still have not made any money on TikTok as an astrologer. And maybe it's because I don't know how to beg enough. TikTok is an atmosphere of begging. And unless you're into that begging and you're willing to go on there and do that beg, it's probably going to be hard for you to make any money through TikTok Live because that's what they do. They're either begging for begging's sake and not giving you anything in return, or they're doing things like giving readings and stuff like that, which have limited value if you're not good at it. Also, you might also see a lot of people who are just simply selling stuff. And this is part of that branding because as a TikToker, we're offered money to go live and promote those brands. And a part of me is tempted on a daily basis to just gather all together, all the free stuff I can, and just find some area to just hawk it all. But I've not done that. I've just made the individual videos, and so far I've refrained from begging. However, it seems that some TikTokers have fallen prey to the begging bug. So I'm just wondering, have you been on TikTok and experienced the begging? Like the people who get upset at you because they're begging you for money and then you don't send them the money. And they get upset because you're not giving them your hard-earned money, but they're not offering anything back. It's not like you're buying a shirt or a pair of pants or anything. They just want your money. So I wanted to share this because one, I think it's hilarious, but two, I wonder if one, if you've done it, or two, if it turned you off or you've got a story about it. Share wherever you are hearing this about your TikTok story and if you've seen these beggars and what you do when you come across them. Anyway, this has been Adrienne, also known as Capricorntigress of Astrology, A Look Inside, perceptiveguidance.com, and adrienneobhq.com. You can also find me at gregarious1.com. Much love, much light, and let's not do any begging on TikTok, okay? Okay.